Hello everybody, I've got what should have been a couple more, but actually a few more. These are the two that I ordered with the remainder of my budget for this month. So, got just a couple of cheap ones, they don't go for very much. The first one is Fourth Drawer Down by Associates. Very weird, like unassumingly strange album. If anything reminds me of 154, it's this, which is kind of a mad thing to say, but genuinely. So here it is. It's got the picture sleeve and the records inside, and that's about all there is to it. It's got a black label. They're defined as face up and face down, not really something I've seen before. Nothing too interesting about that, but if anything, it makes it a bit more difficult to figure out which is which. I mean, not really, but yeah, that's about all there is to say about that one. Doesn't cost much to get Fourth Drawer Down. And then the second one I got, well, the seller decided to give me, I would assume it's not a mistake, this for free. So this is an album I've never heard of. Joan Armour Trading, Secret Secrets. It's, I mean, like, you know, oh, I'll be damned, the glue's actually hardened. I was going to say it was split at the bottom, and I just gave up because it didn't seem to stick, but it's actually worked. Anyway, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, some 80s album. I mean, if the vinyl works though. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. I mean, sure, why not? I imagine this is the sort of stuff you'd find in the, you know, the rejects section of a shop. Well, I won't complain. I honestly don't mind having like random stuff like this that I haven't heard. That's become more appealing to me, just getting stuff. I mean, not this like in particular, because I don't know. Maybe I'll be surprised, but it's more, you know, maybe albums by bands that I have, albums I haven't heard by bands I like and stuff like that. That seems a bit more interesting to me now than just getting all of the stuff that I've already heard, which is kind of what I was doing before. Anyway, the one I actually bought was this. Chicago Transit Authority, or Chicago One if you want. The debut album, double album, which is, I guess, surprisingly pretty cheap. This isn't like a perfect sleeve or anything, but it'll do. You got the rear one with the big logo. But yeah, double album, a really good album. There's two of them, and it cost like 12 quid. So yeah, the only Chicago album I've actually heard in full, but I would be extremely surprised if any of their others were as good as this, because this is a genuinely really great album. In fact, it contains one of my absolute favourite songs, which is Beginnings, the third song on the first side. This is one of those 3 songs aside double albums. Portland 58, another great song. This is really, I mean, maybe Chicago got a bit, you know, pointless and redundant later on, but this thing is remarkably great. What's some of the second? I mean, you've got the other thing about Chicago is that they're very unrestrained, plus their huge back catalogue and just probably never throwing out an idea, because you've got freeform guitar on here as well, which I'll admit is pretty terrible. People say it's like ahead of its time, but I mean, come on, you can't seriously enjoy listening to that thing. I don't know, maybe noise rock fans will like it. But yeah, you've also got Someday, Liberation. So many good songs on it. I only point out freeform guitar because it's a noticeably like pointless track in comparison to everything else. So yeah, I'm glad to finally have this. Because although I don't listen to it that much, think this is pretty damn stellar. Hopefully I'll have one more to show you before this month is through. But otherwise, that's all I've got for now. So, I'll see you later.